I am here with Priory. Very unexpected. I came down to the Mint to go see Said the Whale, and you guys opened up. To my surprise, you guys are awesome. Not saying that I wasn't expecting you guys to suck or anything like that, but usually when I go to a venue and I see the opening act, I'm usually trying to drink or go use the restroom. But you guys took me by surprise, and I really enjoyed your music. I would really like to know a little bit more about Priory. I know you guys are from Portland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you guys been a band? How long have you guys been doing this?
We've been doing this for almost, is it 4 years?
About 3 years, 3.5 years.
It's about 3.5 years. Me and this guy have history though, going back about 7.
We do,
for sure.
You do. And what's your guys' focus? What are you guys trying to do with this music? Are you guys trying to save some trees, or just trying to make some money, or is it
saving trees? Saving whales of any kind.
I don't think we've saved any trees or whales.
We have not. We just like good pop music, and we like to play it. We like to perform it.
Yep.
Really.
That's the reality. We feel fortunate that we were actually able to do this, on a regular basis and go out and tour. This year we're supposed to be on the road for 6 months, which will be nice. The idea is that when we started this band, it was me and Kyle in a bedroom writing songs. And then from there, we pretty much branched out and brought on all these guys and
Greg and Joe.
Yeah, Greg and Joe Mingus, Mr. Mingus. We've been crushing ever since. I apologize, internet world. We've been drinking a little bit of beer,
just a tad bit heavily. But tell me more about kind of you guys developing your sound, though. Into kind of what it is now. At year 1 to year 3, it's I'm sure it's evolved.
Of course,
for sure.
We've kind of honed in our songwriting. We've kind of figured out we've always wanted electronic meets kind of natural acoustic instruments and finding the best of both worlds. And we're still working on that. We're going to, our next record will be even better with that. We're kind of finding that, connection. And I think that's what makes us, a little unique that we have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Samples on top of, acoustic guitar with bass. He's running through bass synths, with a lead guitar line. It makes it kind of took a while. We had to jam, those basement jams to kind of find that sound. But we've kind of...
If I can just interject real quick, you guys are from Portland, and to me that brings connotations of Nirvana, some Jimmy...
Northwest grunge.
Yeah, to kind of find this unique style, though, is strange, especially coming from the land of grunge. Is this your way of kind of...
That's awesome.
Feels good.
Rebelling against kind of where you guys are from, or...
I don't think it's rebellion. I think it's more of a roots thing. It's when I was a kid, I was 12 years old. My grandmother gave me her jazz collection. It was Motown, Stax recordings, and then Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk, and Miles at Newport, and that kind of stuff. So I was indoctrinated with that. My dad was a professional jazz player when I was young, and I went to an art school when I was young. So I had some of that training. Joe went to school for music. He's a consummate badass drummer. This guy has an incredible musical background. He has he draws from Chet Atkins and all these phenomenal acoustic fingerstyle players of past. And Greg the same way. He understands lead and pop of the 80s. And I think it's just one of these things. We all brought together our styles, and somehow it just all gelled. We love each other. We're family, so we tour really, really well.
We are family.
And when we create music, it's the same way. It's we feel passionate about it, and we love each other, and good stuff comes out. And we're not scared. We're not trying to go in any direction. It's what comes out, comes out. If it's good, we love it,
And it's all really pretty anti-grunge.
pretty anti-grunge. Not that we
it's
all that.
Kurt Cobain, rest in peace, and all that.
Anti-grunge movement.
No. But I think the thing is Portland right now is has a specific static. So I understand exactly what you're saying. But I think we are just creating good music. The weirdest part about it is Portland didn't know who we were. We got signed, and then we got to do our first few tours. and then Portland started to pay attention. So we're just kind of doing what we're doing, and we're glad that people love it, and we just feel really fortunate, like to have dudes like you say like, "Hey, this is rad," you know what I mean? Let's talk about it and whatever. So,
I felt like a little girl. I'm like, "Will you come to the back with me and do an interview?"
No, that's great. No, but that's the whole idea. We're trying to perpetuate that.
That might not happen in Portland.
Yeah, exactly. Portland.
So you might be right.
Portland has an amazing scene, and we love all the bands that are coming out there. But it's a specific aesthetic, but there's like so much going on musically. You know what I mean? We're drawing from a lot of different places. But the one thing we are is not trying to fit into a specific aesthetic. Like the idea, if we want to have like any form of like our music, we use a lot of different instrumentation. And during any given chorus, Greg will play like glockenspiel, organ, and guitar. Like within 8 bars of music, you know what I mean? Like and it wasn't like, hey, you need to make this look mathy. It's like, you know what I mean? What does this song need? Like what textural and sonic elements does this portion of the song need? So you really think about it, it's like we want to make songs that people will dig and that feel good to us, and that we're willing to feel good enough to us to actually play night after night, if for doing this.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, there it is. Go check them out. They are the Priory. And what's your website? PrioryMusic.com? Is that it?
Indeed.
Yeah, go check them out. You're going to have tour dates, and I'm sure you can buy physical as well as digital copies.
You can.
Absolutely.
iTunes. It's on iTunes.
Amazon.
Yeah.
All the normal places. Buy one, and everyone else can download it on Pirates Bay.
Expunge Records, Anthony McNamer.
Cool. All right, guys.
Anthony, I didn't say that.
I did.
Thanks, guys.